This is Robert Kraft, and I'm coming to you live on SNN.Live, and we are at the Precious Metals Summit 2019 in Beaver Creek, Colorado. With me right now is Earnest from Vista Gold Corp. It's a publicly traded company. I got a symbol for you right now, VGZ on the TSX and on the NYSE American. Fred, welcome back to SNN.Live.
Thank you. It's great to be back.
It's great to have you back. So for our audience, let's start off with an overview of the company.
Yeah, we're a U.S.-based company with our major project being the Mount Todd Gold Project in the Northern Territory of Australia.
So the last time we had you on here was a couple of years ago. So I want to get an update. What's been going on at Vista Gold? And let's say maybe not the full 2 years, but at least the last 6 to 12 months.
Yeah, in the last 6 to 12 months, we've completed an extensive metallurgical testing program, which has resulted in improvements in recovery from 86.4% to now 91.9% for the project. On the back of those improvements, we've just this week announced the results of an updated preliminary feasibility study.
So I got to also ask, what about your project is unique when compared to some of your competition out there?
Well, first of all, the size. Our project in the Northern Territory of Australia has 5.85 million ounces of proven and probable reserves. We have all of the environmental permits for the project in hand, and we expect to have the operating permit sometime late fourth quarter this year or first quarter of next year.
And I also have to ask, I know it's been a couple years since our last interview, but about your background. Now, some may notice you don't exactly have an Australian accent. So do you happen to have experience in mining in Australia and currently where some of your projects are?
Well, you know what? The wonderful thing about being a CEO is I get to hire people who have those skill sets. My experience, I'm a mining engineer from the Colorado School of Mines. I've spent my career building projects and taking projects that were struggling and getting them operating the way they're supposed to. We have a very qualified team in the Northern Territory, supported by an outstanding team in the Denver office. And so I don't need to be the one that has Australian experience. When you have Northern Territorians doing the work and they understand the people they work with, we're a team and we work as a team.
So then from what you can tell me, what are some of the company's value catalysts now for the rest of 2019 going into 2020?
Yeah, so with this updated preliminary feasibility study, we've completed a benchmarking study. We've reevaluated our construction schedule, and the results of this study are at a $1,350 gold price and a 70-cent foreign exchange rate. We have an IRR of 23.4% and an NPV of $823 million. But when we look at it at today's gold prices of $1,500 and a 68.5-cent foreign exchange rate, the NPV is $1.15 billion and the IRR is 30.3%. And so with this news being brand new, I mean, the catalyst is that we're going to be out working to help people understand the tremendous increase in value that we've seen in the project over the last 18 months. And also, to start to engage in discussions with those who we think might be suitable partners. We're not going to develop this ourselves, honestly. It's a big apple, and we think that it fits better in somebody else's basket than it does in ours.
And where can our audience go and find more information about Vista Gold?
You can find more information about Vista Gold, including the press release, and in the next 45 days, a complete copy of the 43101 report at www.vistagold.com.
My name is Robert Kraft, and I'm coming to you live on SNN.Live. And we're at the Precious Metals Summit 2019 in Beaver Creek, Colorado. With me again has been Earnest from Vista Gold Corp, publicly traded company. The symbol is VGZ on the TSX and on the NYSE American. Fred, always a pleasure. Thank you for joining me today.
Thanks for having me today. It's good to be here.